We continue with the program this evening and say shukran jazilan to Mufti Ismail Basir Jamiat KZN for answering our questions. Mufti Sahab, 2 questions coming through today. A 56-year-old woman who is menopausal is gone for Umrah and she started spotting. Is there any consequence for her Umrah and fasts?
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem, amma ba'd. The time for a woman to count haze and menstruation is from the age of 9 lunar years to the age of 55 lunar years. This is the time a woman can count a haze until she reaches the menopausal age of 55 lunar years. Once she reaches this age, the counting of haze and menstruation ceases. There is no menstruation, except in 2 instances where she spots either red colors of blood or black colors of blood after the menopausal age of 55 lunar years. In solar years, it is 53 years and 4 months. So this woman that is in Umrah, if she starts spotting and she spots either red or she spots black, and it reaches a minimum of 3 days, it would be counted as haze, as menstruation. This would prevent her from performing Umrah. This would prevent her from fasting until the haze ceases and terminates. So she can spot and she can count it as a menstruation and a haze up to 10 days. So when she is in Makkah Mukarramah, she will not be able to perform Umrah. She will also not be able to fast until the period of haze and menstruation terminates. If in an event she has to leave Makkah Mukarramah, there are no other arrangements, and she has to return home, in that case, if she performs the tawaf or she performs the Umrah so that it does not remain a responsibility upon her, a qaza upon her, in that instance she would have to give a dam and slaughter either a sheep or a goat within the boundaries of the haram. In doing so, the performance of Umrah would be done and would be counted as valid, and she will not have to do any qaza. So it is possible for a woman who is menopausal or who has reached the menopausal age of 55 lunar years or 53 solar years and 4 months to experience a valid haze and menstruation when it is either red or black and it fulfills the minimum requirements of haze and menstruation.
Jazakallah khair, Mufti Sahab. Another question coming through. I find it hard to remember Dua of Qunoot for the Witr Salaah. I have tried to memorize it many times but get confused and fear I'm getting a sin by reading it wrong. Kindly advise if there is an alternate dua that can be read.
In regards to the Dua of Qunoot, one should make an effort to recite and to memorize the Masnoon Dua of Qunoot in Witr Salaah. This Dua of Qunoot is not only read in the month of Ramadan, it is read throughout the year in the Witr Salaah. So a Muslim, a believer, must make an effort to recite and memorize the Masnoon Dua of Qunoot. If a person cannot recite the Dua of Qunoot, for example, a person is finding difficulty in memorizing it, or a revert Muslim finds it hard to recite or memorize, then in that instance it is permissible for a person to recite any dua from Quran or Hadith. One may recite Allahumma ghfirli, O Allah forgive me, or one may recite Allahumma hdini, O Allah guide me, thrice in place of the Dua of Qunoot in Witr Salaah. If this is done, the Dua of Qunoot would be counted, it would be valid, the Witr Salaah would be fulfilled. But a person should make an effort to recite and memorize the Masnoon Dua of Qunoot as far as possible.
Jazakallah khair, Mufti Sahab, for that answer.